Virgo, how's it going, everybody? I hope you're all doing well. Welcome to August. I hope everyone is thriving and surviving and making it through the summer. This is for Virgo placements, like I said, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if that applies to you. Out the gate, you have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. So perhaps some of you or someone you're dealing with is someone's definitely trying to make a decision. You just got the Two of Wands as well. For some of you, this is a decision about travel plans or possibly even moving. But it's how to take action in some respect here. Might have to do with, finances might be involved in how to make this happen. So you got the Eight of Wands, or the Eight of Swords. I wanted to say the Eight of Wands. I'm still getting like a lot of action here. There's a waffling, like a decision-making energy. But with this Knight of Wands, I'm getting that there's this real drive to do something, to get something done. It's like you want to proceed forward full speed ahead. But there may be some kinks that have to be worked out here. There may be some decisions that have to be made. Maybe a question of how to do something on a financial front. And you may be feeling a little bit stuck or a little bit isolated because that are feeling like you don't have all the information necessary. For some of you, you're holding yourselves back in this instance. And for some of you, or whoever this is, could be somebody else in your energy. You have to take it how it resonates. Whoever I'm speaking about here, it feels like there's an external influence that's holding them back or holding you back, but it's not true. Like that's just how it feels. Like it's you have more options than you think you do, regardless if you feel like there's somebody else holding you back here. Let me get one more card and then we'll clarify these. Yeah, Five of Swords. So some of you, it's like wanting to move on from a situation that's been really hostile and aggressive for a little while. Some of you really, and I don't want to say you have a victim mentality here, but there is definitely somebody here who's feeling like, sort of like all these bad things keep happening to me. This is why I can't make any progress in my life. People are always trying to fight against me. People are always trying to go against whatever it is that I'm trying to do, something along those lines here. It's a feeling of being held back by, like hostile, aggressive forces. Someone here feels like they're constantly sabotaged and like kept stuck in isolation in some way, or kept stuck like in ignorance in some way because they just can't get out of whatever energy it is of, feeling like there's just all this hostility around them. And it's for some of you, for somebody here, it's wanting to make a move elsewhere in some way. Like I want to say travel. So this could be as simple as like feeling like there's somewhere you want to go. There's a travel plans you want to make. You want to just take a vacation, for some of you here. And that's impossible for some reason. And maybe somebody's just angry about that. Maybe somebody's been invited somewhere or you've invited someone. Could be something like that. There may be an energy that you're trying to go towards. You don't have the funds to do it. Or there's just an exciting adventure, something exciting that you want to go towards or move towards. And, you have too much going on right now, or there's a financial kink in the plan that's keeping somebody stuck and maybe just keeping somebody angry. So let's clarify some of this. Yeah, clarifying the Knight of Wands, you've got the Ace of Cups here. I can't show this card, I apologize. This deck is a little rated R, so I have to be careful. Not all of it is, but yeah, for a lot of you, this may even just be a person that you're passionate about, or this is someone passionate about you. I kind of see this person as like, maybe some of you are afraid that this person's going to move on without you if you can't, like there's someone here who has a really, a really like energetic, like I'm going to keep going forward, like I'm full speed ahead. And there's another energy here of someone who can't make a decision to follow along with that, or feels trapped and stuck for whatever reason, but it's causing a lot of hostility in this situation here. So there is an energy here of somebody wanting to move forward, of wanting to, like, let's just go for it. Like, I want to go for it. This is going to be, there's so much opportunity for happiness here. There's so much opportunity for, like with this Ace of Cups, I'm just getting this like brand new start, but on an emotional, fulfilling sort of level. Like there's a person here like compelled to go towards that, but there's this indecision, there's this waffling, there may be like a financial issue here, and then it's either causing an argument in this situation, or there's someone who just feels held back from pursuing that because they feel stuck and trapped by hostility coming from somewhere. And we'll get to clarifying that. But you have another ace that just came out here, this Ace of Swords. So what this would be clarifying is this Two of Pentacles here. Somebody needs to be honest with themselves, either about their financial situation or about the amount of tasks that they've taken on, or about whatever's keeping them sort of juggling here. I don't necessarily get, I guess some of you could be dealing with somebody that you feel like they're juggling. You could be dealing with somebody that you feel like is not making a decision between you and someone else. Some of you could definitely be dealing with that. You could be dealing with somebody who you feel like is always going towards, the next new thing. And maybe you're not maybe someone's in denial about that, but there's some truth that needs to be accepted here that's keeping you or this person or this situation off balance. Whether it's a situation where you need to be honest with yourself or your person about money problems, need to be honest about, juggling someone else, or just being honest with yourself about, the amount of things that you have on your plate, that you have too much on your plate right now. So clarify a little bit more. Yeah, the Two of Wands here with the Fool. So I can show these cards. Again, I get this energy of somebody really wanting to make this decision, to break free of something, to take this leap of faith towards something. There is an energy here of somebody who is doing that. And if that is you, and maybe you've already made this decision, good for you. It's going to be successful. There's a lot of promising new beginnings by doing that, or maybe you already have done that for some of you here. Maybe it revealed a truth about something that you didn't even realize was keeping you off balance before. But in the center energy here, in the present energy, we definitely have a decision that's still being made about taking a risk here, about taking a leap towards freedom, about taking, making a choice to move towards something new and exciting here. Let's clarify this Eight of Swords. We get a couple here. Yeah, Seven of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. So again, what I'm getting is there's a couple energies here, and it's almost like there's a disagreement about how to proceed forward. There's somebody who knows what they want, they know how to go after it. There's somebody here who's still on the fence about how to do that, and they feel like they're limited in some way, they're held back in some way, and it's creating a standoff here with this Seven of Wands. There's a drought between these people. There's a desert between these people. There's no compromising for whatever reason it is here right now, because, maybe neither person wants to give in. Maybe there's two different approaches to getting something done here, or two different approaches to making forward movement, forward progress here. And for some of you, this could just be a financial thing. Maybe there's people who have two opposite ways of dealing with things financially. And that's what's coming to a head in this situation. That there could perhaps be somebody here who's thinking of, of breaking free of this in some way, because too much truth has been revealed about the financial situation, or the differences in how people, want to spend their money or where the money is being spent. Yeah, with the Six of Pentacles, it's just like that's what's causing the standoff, and that's what's causing somebody here to feel stuck. So for some of you, could be dealing with somebody in your situation, or this could be you, that maybe you have family or friends or children or something that you feel obligated to, or maybe the person you're dealing with feels obligated to give and help with all the time. And maybe there's a person here, maybe you feel like that's not necessary, or there's too much money being spent in that direction. There could be a bit of an argument going on here about that. That somebody's, like I said, maybe helps out a family member too much, maybe helps out a grown child too much, something along those lines. Let's see what's this Five of Swords is. I apologize if I'm talking super fast. I think I've had too much caffeine this morning. Yeah, Page of Swords, it's communication. It seems like when you try to talk about this, it ends in an argument for a lot of you. There's no positive communication here. Let's see. Three of Cups. Yeah, so it's like, I get for some of you that maybe don't take the time to have like a really deep conversation here, or talk about things on an emotional level, because it ends in an argument. Like it's almost like someone here tries to have a rational conversation, but maybe their approach is too cold in some respects, or a little bit too non-emotional, and then it results in fighting and altercations. And then there's like another style here of somebody who wants to be wants to gloss over things, like doesn't want to talk about anything serious, wants to just talk about happy, fun times. Or communication is avoided because of that. Like maybe it's a situation where these two people come together, they have fun, they do fun things, and it's a good time. But when it comes to talking about serious things here, there isn't good communication. Somebody's always trying to outdo the other person or one up the other person. So let's clarify a little bit more here. Yeah, whatever the energy is that feels confident about how they're going forward, that feels confident that a new start can be attained here, that a new beginning can be attained here. It's making somebody feel like they're on their own in this energy, that they're on their own and feeling this way. They feel a little bit stranded. They feel a little bit closed off. Either they feel that way, or you do. However this plays out, there's someone here who feels closed off and isolated, either because they don't feel that someone's on board with their plan, or someone just literally isn't on board with the plan. There's a huge amount of indecision going on here, Virgo. Clarify this Ace of Swords. Yeah, you have the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Swords here. Somebody is trying really hard to make something happen here. Somebody's trying really hard to put something into action that they believe and know is going to bring fulfillment, is going to bring this Ten of Cups. For some of you here, this could be decisions over a wedding, over planning a wedding, where to get married, if to get married, when to get married, something like that. I do have that here, that maybe there's some different approaches to something like that. Like I said, this doesn't have to be a catastrophic situation. It's just there's differences here on how to approach something. And whether it's as simple as where you're going to travel to, or if you can travel, maybe it's moving in together, maybe it's getting married, something like that. There's differences of opinion here, and there's a stubborn energy here. They're not intending to be stubborn. They feel like they're powerless over making this decision. They want to make a decision. They want to have a carefree attitude towards it, like the other person in the situation might already have, but they can't. And it's creating a standoff here. and it's turning one person from being enthusiastic and excited about this into somebody who's a little bit, I don't want to say over it, but they're losing their enthusiasm and becoming more like determined, but in a like stern sort of way, if that makes sense. I don't know. Sorry, Virgo. I don't have the best vocabulary. I try. Oops. All right. Let's get this one. Yeah. I gotta be honest. I feel like it's you guys, but it doesn't have to be. It could be the person you're dealing with, and you, like I said, you got to fit this in how it resonates in what's going on in your current world right now. But there's somebody here who cannot take action. There's somebody here who's delaying. There's somebody here who feels like they can't make a decision. They want to. It's just not in their nature for some reason, or it's just not in their, somebody doesn't have faith in it. Somebody feels like they cannot, that they're powerless over making a move, that they're powerless over making a decision, that they're powerless over moving forward. Somebody feels that way about it, and they're literally doing nothing. It's frustrating for someone else here. There's someone else who's enormously frustrated with this lack of, with this inability to move forward, make a decision about something. Yeah, you've got the Three of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Wands. There's so much opportunity for a fantastic, wonderful new start at whatever this is for these people here. And for some of you, it can be marriage, like I said. It can be just living together. It can be just changing locations, whatever it is. There's so much opportunity for new starts. Somebody here wants that so bad. And they want to have something stable and grounded and solid, and like I said, this 10 of Cups energy, you've got this Hierophant here, and it's causing a lot of pain in this situation. It's causing incompatibility in some ways, causing a standoff in some aspects. Like I said, somebody here may feel financially unstable because they have to help out a family member, or like I said, grown children, something like that. Or they may feel that there's an unequal contribution somewhere financially, but it's causing a lot of pain in this situation because there is such an opportunity, like I said, for a beautiful new beginning here. Somebody, consequently could also feel trapped and unable to see the big picture, unable to make the moves that they want to make because you're still dealing with some painful past experience. Somebody may have been married before and it was a painful situation for them, and they maybe don't want to go through that again, don't want to be committed in some way. Maybe somebody here who's running away from commitment because there's been too much pain for them in the past. They don't want to experience that again. So take it how it fits your situation here. I'm going to clarify this last row here for you, Virgo. Yeah, you've got, if I don't drop it, you've got the Tower. It's turning into a disaster. This isn't a good card to be pulling at the last minute here. It's cool when this one comes out first and we've got some good news that's comes out on top of it, but this situation is coming to a head. You got one card of communication here, and it's the Page of Swords, and like I said, that's not the best. They can communicate, of course, but that's not the most, loving kind of energy to be communicating about something of this nature with. Like I said, it keeps leading to hostility and aggression here. I'm going to try for one more card. Let's see. Let's clarify this Tower. Need one more card for the Tower for my dear Virgos here. Yeah, you got the Lovers. It's definitely a partnership. It's definitely a relationship that we're talking about here. There's so much good potential here, Virgo. There's so much potential here. There is, there's this huge rift between action and inaction. And you have all these aces here. You've got somebody who's ready to take action. You've got somebody who has what it takes to make this thing happen. And you've got somebody here who won't make a decision. Somebody here who feels like they can't make a decision. Somebody here who's not doing anything for whatever their own hangups are. Whether they are not over something they need to get over from the past, whether there's just a conflict over money here, or how money is spent, or how to proceed forward in some way. Some person is a very serious-minded. They may bulldoze the other person a little bit with their energy, and the other person wants to get along and just only stay kind of surface and fun stuff and fun times. And it's just going to create an explosive moment here for these two people. But it's a solid connection here. This is a fated connection that you're in. This is, for a lot of you, like, this is your person. I get the impression that this is something that you're already in. This isn't something that's, should I or shouldn't I, or I get that you're already in this. You and this person, or whoever, you guys are already in this. This is a situation that's going on right now. So it's not oh, I've been dating this person for 2 months, so I don't know if I should break up with them. Like, I'm not getting that. I'm getting that you guys are, you're already involved. You're already committed here. You're already doing this thing, but you've run into a snag along the way here. You've run into an obstacle along the way. And I think that's normal in relationships, of course. And the best advice I have for you is, somebody here is going to have to learn how to communicate better. Someone here is going to have to make a decision. Someone here is going to have to get out of the mentality of that they're stuck and can't do anything, or get over whatever's painful about the past here. And someone may have to taper their approach a little bit. You guys kind of have to meld a little bit more, meet in the middle a little bit more. Okay, I'm going to leave it there, Virgo. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Leave a comment, subscribe, share. Check out some of your other placements, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Bye-bye.